Welcome to the space program. We are in the mission control room, from where you will send vehicles to the surface of Mars on various scientific missions. First off, you will be asked to choose between game time and real time. You may skip time if using game time, but time only passes during play. The real time setting is a bit more hardcore and does not allow time skipping, instead working with real life time. This choice is given only once, so choose wisely. Lastly, the top right of the screen gives you access to 3 important sections. Tech Research opens the technology development tree, where you can research new technologies that will offer even more possibilities. Encyclopedia contains detailed information and facts about the Red Planet according to your progression. The more objectives you achieve, the more articles you unlock in the encyclopedia. Objectives lists all the various objectives you will have to complete in the space program. To move between areas within the Mars X Space Agency, such as the map, click the appropriate areas on the screen. Alternatively, for faster navigation, use the corresponding buttons at the bottom of the screen. This is the construction lab, where you can manage the vehicles you have already created, load an existing vehicle, or create a new one. Provided your funds are sufficient and the technologies have been researched, you'll be able to come up with a wide range of very complex vehicles. To create a new vehicle, first, select the type of chassis in the list of available chassis and press the Select Chassis button with the left mouse button. Then, you can select the instruments you would like to equip your vehicle with. By selecting On Board, you can visualize the instruments that the vehicle has installed. And by pressing Add, you can browse the list of all the instruments that have been researched so far and make your selection. The icons on the right of the instruments list filter the instruments by category. It is then easier to visualize the slots where the instruments will be installed. Green for an empty slot and red for already used. You can rotate the camera by holding the right mouse button and zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. This comes in handy for better visualizing your vehicle. To install an instrument, choose the one you want by clicking it in the list. Then click on an available slot to finalize the operation. To remove an instrument, simply click on the red slot that contains the instrument. The requirements window contains a list of mandatory instruments the vehicle must be equipped with. The vehicle cannot be finalized if the requirements haven't been fulfilled. One last thing, to aid with decision making, each instrument that you select possesses a detailed description displayed in the right window of the screen. Once you're satisfied with your vehicle, you can test it in the Mars yard or say The map serves as a hub to access new missions as well as ongoing missions. From here you will send vehicles to Mars as well as track your overall progress in exploration. By clicking on a location, we can see an overview of the location itself, displaying missions and vehicles on the surface. If we select a mission on the map, we can see general information about it, with more available in the mission details. Provided the mission does not have an assigned vehicle, we can send a new one to complete it, or assign a nearby vehicle on the surface that can complete the tasks at hand. Keep in mind that the vehicle list to the right includes both vehicles nearby and vehicles that would need to be launched, but only displays those vehicles that can complete the tasks required. From here, we can also connect to vehicles that are already on the surface by either selecting them directly or selecting their mission and then pressing Connect to Vehicle. Also, should a vehicle be severely damaged and unusable, we can shut it down by selecting it and pressing Shut Down Vehicle. Lastly, should you choose to send a new vehicle, you may customize it by selecting Vehicle Details, followed by Modify Vehicle, which will take you to the Rover Lab for customization.